Shouts out to Brother Muhammad. Now, actually, Piper Boy Williams and Battle Truth actually had Rock winning 2-1. Most of the fans said Daylyt's going to win, and guess what? Daylyt won. What we did see was a very, very more clever writing, a much sharper TAY ROC. That's what we saw in terms of being truly intricate with his pen. That's what we saw. And that's because he battled the light, period. Battlescene, and we are back. It's good. It's been a minute. I'll talk to y'all in a while and crank back up. To be quite frank with you, battle rap has been quite dull the last week. But I think we got some things to talk about now that we got this TAY ROC Daylyt battle out. Shouts out to Keeping 1,000 Battle Rap Group. Put up a post in there, you know, trying to fill it out, see what people are positioning themselves now that you can, you know, look at the battle for a second time. And, you know, we got some interesting reactions. First, I do want to say that TAY ROC has incredibly fanatical fans. And so it doesn't surprise me that, you know, some people have TAY ROC winning this battle 2-1. I do think if you're a TAY ROC fan, it then becomes a battle of preference. I do think that. I'll pull up some of these comments coming out of Keep It 1,000, right? And I want to say this before I read into some of the most profound comments coming out of this post. Again, shouts out to Keep It 1,000. We should get out the way of this whole idea that Daylyt is unbeatable. I want you to go back and look at Charlie Clips versus Daylyt. We were just talking about that in the group. That's one of those battles that it's very, very debatable. Daylyt is not unbeatable. He is not bulletproof, okay? I think what we saw in this TAY ROC battle was that TAY ROC's pen is nowhere near the level of Light's. And that doesn't necessarily mean that TAY ROC or Default loses the battle, right? But I think in this case, yes, I think that's what happened. I think as TAY ROC's rounds continue to push towards the third and Daylyt's pen pushing towards the third, I think you just saw a separation of skill and penmanship. And so that's why, you know, I could see the first round possibly being debatable. For me, I got Daylyt 3-0. All right, let me just be honest. I got Daylyt 3-0. But I could see someone saying that first round is debatable. It's something about doing a scheme which ends up being a evolution theory. I mean, he's kind of doing double entendre schemes in this whole battle. And TAY ROC name flips everywhere. Incredible TAY ROC. And it's kind of scary that TAY ROC's pen game stepped up and still was nowhere near the level of Daylyt's. All right, so some of the comments, and I just want to, you know what I mean, let you guys know, like the overall vibe of what's really been going on in Keep It 1,000. We got like 9,000 plus people in here, man. It's a very active group. I rock with this group, you know what I'm saying? All right, so we got somebody saying, this is how I know y'all new fans. Anybody that know battle rap and has watched Daylyt never counted them out. We all knew Daylyt could rap like that. His performance was not surprising at all. That's how I've known Daylyt to rap ever since 2010. Just say you don't like rock. There you go. There you go. Yeah, it's true. If you just step into the battle rap world within the last couple of years, you may not even know about Daylyt. You might have caught Daylyt versus Mike P, and that was an L for Mike P. All right. You probably been hearing about the antics, but you know, like Battlescene said, like a lot of fans knew Daylyt wouldn't use this as an opportunity to not show up and give 110%. All right. More comments. Rock 2-1, and Day would have died if URL would have let us the Rock gas station in the building. He's suggesting that if there was a crowd, if it was a small room, say a volume, if we could get crowd reactions, right? He's saying that Rock would have edged that. I totally disagree. I disagree. I think that Daylyt's material was so profound, was written at such a level where even on that first, when you're there in the building, you're still able to catch it. You're still able to catch all of it. And I think it just would have been a lot of oohs and wows, just lots of whoa, what Daylyt was doing. Not to take anything away from Tay Roc. I just don't feel that if there was a crowd, Tay Roc would have edged this. And that's, again, it's nothing like gas. Nothing like gas. All right, he didn't kill Rock, but if that's how you saw it, so be it. We as the fans wins hands down. Rock put in, so did Day. I like that comment. Very objective. Shout out to Hillary Williams, Keeping 1,000 Battle Rap Group. I like that comment. Very objective and saying that it really was a great battle for the ages of battle rap. For the ages of battle rap. All right, here's another comment. Half of y'all still didn't catch 70% of light bars. Y'all so used to the cat in the hat as y'all better go listen to the bar breakdown on YouTube. Okay, there we go. There we go. It was a lot going on with Daylyt spin. It was a lot going on. It was. It just was, and I realized that when I came back and watched it for that second time, I'm like, man, this whole Rock evolution, but still a name flip. It was a lot going on, and it definitely takes, like at least several watches to really understand where Daylyt was going with his strategy. It was very strategic how Daylyt did that. All right, we got another comment. Man, Rock the GOAT. Stop it. Always got the flame bars and stage performance. Day cool, but most fellow don't follow that cope conversation. See, Day make it dark, then try to bring you light, which is cool. But Rock been in every corner of this ish by himself doing it. If anything, he pushed Day to a new level. Okay, which I responded with a stop sign. All right, that's not what happened in this battle. What we saw was the pressure, Rock being the underdog, most of the fans having Daylyt winning this battle before the bout started. And even Rock admitted this on Hip Hop Is Real. So how do we get a comment that says, well, this was Rock pushing Daylyt to the next level? When on Hip Hop Is Real, Tay Roc said, I like being in this kind of situation because the fans are counting me out. Huh? How did we get that? The pressure was on Rock, which is very ironic because Daylyt has stepped away from battle rap. Like I said, the last time we saw URL was against Mike P a couple years back. The pressure was on Rock. And to be honest with you, I think the pressure was on everybody in this new Caffeine environment, but the pressure was on Rock. Most of the fans said Daylight's gonna win, and guess what? Daylyt won. What we did see was a very, very more clever writing, a much sharper Tay Roc. That's what we saw in terms of being truly intricate with his pen. That's what we saw, and that's because he battled the light, period. But shouts out for the comment, you know what I mean? I respect everybody's opinion, man, but nah, this is definitely Daylyt pushing Rock to the next level. And I hope that Rock can stay at this level. I hope this isn't just a one battle kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully we'll just get like a better Tay Roc in terms of the pen. And I'm not trying to say that Tay Roc doesn't have a pen, but it's different kinds of pens in the game. You know what I mean? I think like Tay Roc is, like one of the guys said, like, cat in the hat sometimes. It's not all that mind blowing. It's the way it's presented and the way it's sold. And Tay Roc, does that beautifully. I give that to him. All right, let me pull one more comment out here. Let me pull one more good one. All right, let me see. There was one I'm looking for. Okay, here's a comment that just stamps what I just said. Nobody counted Daylyt out. He was the clear favorite going in. Rock was the underdog. Blogs fans already had Light winning. 3-0 before the battle. Shouts out to Brother Muhammad. Now, actually, Piper Boy Williams and Battle Truth actually had Rock winning 2-1. So the blogosphere was kind of split. You know what I mean? We definitely, Battlescene, we definitely had Daylyt, but I'm telling you straight up, like, shouts out to Battle Truth, Piper Boy, they had Rock 2-1 based on his experience, based on him, you know, being in the ring as long as he's been, his consistency. And again, they kind of lean towards Daylight's probably going to get in there and goof off, which was just crazy. You know what I mean? We saved the file if you want to look at that post. You know, Daylyt versus Tay Roc, who will win, probably why. Scroll down, you can look at that and see how we position ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I think that's all I got, man. You know what I mean? I think we got a consensus that, you know, Daylyt, we got some fanatical fans, like, where people are just like, man, Daylyt is just, you know, unbeatable. And some of that kind of came out in this post. And I'm saying, no, he's not unbeatable. You know what I mean? Is he better than, does he have a better pen than the majority of the MCs in URL? That is very true. That's just true. That's true. I mean, K-Shine, shouts out to K-Shine. Do I think K-Shine can get in there and perform with Daylyt? Yes. Do I think K-Shine can outright Daylyt? No. But we've seen stranger things in battle rap. We've seen MCs that were better performers and were just bar heavy enough to knock out people that had sharper pens. And so, you know, that's the whole thing with battle rap. It just because you have an incredible pen doesn't mean that you're going to automatically win the battle. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Wanted to revisit Tay Roc, Daylyt, you know what I mean? We got Daylyt 3-0. Matter of fact, I got to holler at Techmaster Stro, you know what I'm saying? I got the first one being understandably debatable, but if God put a gun to my head, I got this battle 3-0, Daylyt, man. Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share. It's your boy Oplex, man. It's Battlescene. We out.